Welcome to the GoalZero Toolbox Talk series. Today's Toolbox Talk: Steel erection. Steel erection is one of the top 10 most hazardous occupations according to BLS fatality data year after year. Steel erection work includes heavy-duty high-rise structures, metal buildings and even signs. Steel erection is often the skeletal core of bridges, office buildings, and commercial, retail, and industrial structures. Falls account for 19% of all construction fatalities, and they are a major hazard during steel erection. Each constructor must have an effective fall prevention program to provide their workers with protection. Some potential fall areas to look out for include falls from the structure to the ground, falls from one level to another, falls from ladders and scaffolds, and falls from aerial lifts. Falling objects present another hazard during steel erection. Safeguards include guardrails and tow boards, securing bolt cans, using catch platforms, barricading areas below work areas, securing ladders, and hanging nets, both personnel and debris types. Additional safeguards include the strict use of proper personal protective equipment. Many employers are requiring the use of 100% fail protection and full body harnesses. This is a change from the way steel used to be erected, but it's a fact that tying off prevents many injuries and deaths. The structural steel erection process involves: set up hoisting equipment for raising and placing structural steel members, raising, placing, and uniting girders, columns, and other structural steel members for the formation of completed structures or structural frameworks, fastening steel members to the cable hoist using a chain, cable, or rope, pulling, pushing, or prying steel members into approximate positions while the member is supported by a hoisting device, forcing members into the final position using turnbuckles, crowbars, jacks, and hand tools, aligning rivet holes in the member with corresponding holes in the previously placed member by driving drift pins or the handle of a wrench through holes, verifying vertical and horizontal alignment of members using plumb bob and level, bolting aligned members to keep them in position until they can be permanently riveted, bolted, or welded in place, catching hot rivets tossed by rivet heater, heat treating, in a bucket and inserting rivets in holes using tongs, cutting and welding steel members to make alterations using oxyacetylene welding equipment. Use taglines to control loads during steel erection. Another area to watch out for during steel erection is material handling. Sharp edges cause cuts and lacerations. Moving steel beams provides an opportunity for pinch points or being caught between two heavy objects. Check your surrounding area for overhead power lines. Crane booms and load lines don't mix with electrical lines. The crane superstructure swing radius needs to be barricaded to prevent anyone from encountering the counterweight or being crushed between the cab and crane chassis. Steel erection can be extremely hazardous if you don't follow the rules. Don't become a statistic.